Agatha, are you in our house right now? I just got a notification from our security camera. Oh, Michelle, yes, I let myself in. This laundry pile is out of control. Someone has to get things organized around here. Agatha, we've talked about this before. You can't just come into our home uninvited, especially when we aren't here. Well, I rang the doorbell and knocked, but no one answered. What was I supposed to do, just leave things a mess? Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Respect our privacy and leave our house alone when we aren't home. I'm just trying to help. Poor Hayden must be so overwhelmed coming home to this disaster every day. Our laundry is our business, not yours. Hayden and I split the chores equally. We have a system that works for us. A system? Looks more like a pigsty to me. Laundry is a woman's job anyway. My Hayden shouldn't have to lift a finger at home. That's an incredibly outdated attitude, Agatha. Hayden and I are equal partners. Household work is both of our responsibility. Equal partners? Ha! I didn't raise my son to be a housemaid. A man works, a wife keeps a tidy home. Simple as that. Well, that's not how things work in this century. Hayden and I both have careers. We share the housework. End of story. Women from your generation are so career-minded. Honey, you should be focused on being a homemaker. Hayden makes more than enough for you to stay home where you belong. Mrs. Rhodes, my career is just as important as Hayden's. He supports me 100%. Oh, please, no man wants to come home to a messy house. Mark my words, if you don't shape up, you'll lose him. Agatha, I've had enough. This constant disrespect and interfering in our marriage stops now. Get out of my house. I mean it. Well, I never! Kicked out for doing free housework? You should be thanking me. Thanking you for invading our privacy and insulting me? No, get out before I call the police for trespassing. Trespassing? In my own son's house? I'm only looking out for him. Someone has to, since clearly you're failing as a wife. I'm not failing at anything except tolerating your outrageous behavior. I won't ask again. Leave now. This is the thanks I get for trying to help? You're making a huge mistake. Hayden will hear about this. Good, he'll hear my side too, which is that his mother is an interfering, judgmental snoop who can't respect boundaries. Goodbye, Agatha. This isn't over, Missy. Not by a long shot. You'll regret this. The only thing I regret is not putting my foot down sooner. Stay out of our house and our marriage. I'm done warning you. Warnings? From you? Ha! Hayden is my son. I'll never stay away. If you set foot in this house again uninvited, I'll have you arrested for breaking and entering. Try me. Breaking and entering? I used a key. What key? I remember you returned the spare key to Hayden last month. I made a copy, of course, for emergencies. This is nowhere near an emergency. Breaking into our home to criticize our laundry? Do you realize how crazy that is? Crazy? I'm just being a good mother. Someone needs to look after my boy. He's not a boy. He's a 32-year-old man, and he has me to look after him now. Not that he needs it. I'm not wasting another minute on this ridiculous conversation. Leave my house, now. Fine, but don't think for 1 second this is over. Babe, you won't believe what just happened. I caught your mom in our house again. She was doing laundry and berating me.
Are you serious? I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know how she got in. I swear I took back all the keys she had.
She said she made a copy for emergencies, but this is getting out of hand. She let herself in and started going through our laundry.
That's completely unacceptable. I've told her over and over to stop. I can't believe she did this again.
Then she went on about how laundry is women's work and I should quit my job to be a housewife.
What? That's completely out of line. My mom is stuck in the past. This can't continue any longer. I'm calling a locksmith and we're changing every lock in the house today.
She's so convinced I'm failing you as a wife because we don't have a 1950s sitcom marriage. It's infuriating.
Failing me? Is she insane? You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't want a housewife. I want an equal partner, which is exactly what I have.
I know that and you know that, but she refuses to see it. She's obsessed with this idea that I'm somehow destroying her life by not being her definition of a perfect wife. Hayden, I'm trying to be more like the wife she expects me to be. I do respect your mother's traditional values. It's just hard to balance housework with a 9-to-5 every day.
Michelle, her standards are completely irrelevant. The only opinions that matter in our marriage are yours and mine, and I think you're pretty damn perfect.
Aw, you're sweet. But I think we need to do more than just change the locks. We need to establish some ground rules with your mom. This is getting out of hand.
I totally agree. I'm calling her right now and laying down the law. This stops today. I won't let her keep disrespecting you and our marriage like this.
Thank you, babe. I really appreciate you having my back and standing up to her. I know it can't be easy.
It's not easy, but it's necessary. You are my family now, my priority, and I will always stand up for you and for us, no matter what.
I love you so much. I hate that she's putting you in this position, but I'm so grateful to have you in my corner.
I'll always be in your corner. Me and you against the world, babe. And right now against my crazy mother.
Go get him, Tiger. I'll be here cheering you on.
I'm on it, and then I'm taking you out for a fancy dinner to celebrate our crazy-free future.
Sounds perfect. I'll go get dolled up. It's a date.
I like the way you think, Mrs. Rhodes. I'll be home to pick you up at 7. Prepare to be romanced.
I'm swooning already, Mr. Rhodes. Can't wait. Go give your mom hell and then get back here and kiss me.
With pleasure, baby, on both counts. See you at 7. Love you.
Love you more.
I just got a disturbing call from Mrs. Norton next door. Apparently my mother went on a rant about you to her.
Oh, Lord, what did she say this time? Wait, let me guess. I'm a terrible wife for working and expecting you to share housework?
Pretty much. The same old baloney. She told Mrs. Norton that I need to get control of my woman and that you're ruining my life with your modern nonsense.
She actually said that to our neighbor? That's a new low, even for her.
It gets worse. She heavily implied that I should leave you and move back home so she can take care of me. I'm so upset right now.
She said what? That's beyond insulting. You're a grown man.
Trust me, I know. I'm just as shocked as you are. Mrs. Norton said she was really uncomfortable with the whole conversation.
I bet she was. That's completely inappropriate to talk about with a neighbor. What is wrong with your mother?
I wish I knew. I'm starting to think she's genuinely not well, like, mentally. This obsession with controlling my life isn't normal.
You think? She broke into our house again this week to criticize me, even after you changed the locks.
I know, it's out of control. I've already called a security company. They're coming tomorrow to install cameras and an alarm system.
Cameras? Alarms? We need all that because of your mother?
I'm so sorry, baby. I never thought it would get this bad. I feel terrible that she's putting you through this.
I know it's not your fault, but something has to give. We can't live like this, constantly under attack in our own home.
You're absolutely right. I've been too soft on her for too long. Calling her out clearly isn't enough. We need to take real action.
I agree, but what else can we do? We've already told her to stop 1,000 times. We've changed the locks. We're getting an alarm. What's next? A restraining order?
Honestly, maybe. If she can't take a hint and keeps this up, we might not have a choice. I won't let her terrorize us like this. I don't care if she's my mother.
I can't believe it's come to this. I never wanted to be the wife who comes between her husband and his mother. But I can't take this anymore, Hayden.
You haven't come between us. She has. Her behavior is the problem, not you. Please don't blame yourself for any of this.
I'm trying not to, but it's hard not to feel responsible when I'm the target of all her craziness. What did I ever do to make her hate me so much?
You didn't do anything. She's projecting all her own issues onto you. Her obsession with control, her outdated views on marriage, her jealousy over my attention. None of that is your fault.
Logically, I know that, but emotionally, it still hurts. She's made me dread going home to my own house. I feel so violated and attacked all the time.
I know, baby. I'm so sorry. I hate seeing what this is doing to you, to us. But I promise I'm going to fix this. I'm not letting her abuse you one more day.
What are you going to do? I'm almost scared to ask.
Whatever it takes. I'll get the restraining order if I have to. I'll cut her off completely if that's what it comes to. I'm done letting her behavior poison our life.
You'd really cut off your own mother? I know she's awful to me, but I don't want to be the reason you lose your mom.
You are not the reason. Her actions are the reason. The way she treats my wife is the reason. I won't stand for it anymore. You are my world. Keeping you safe and happy is all that matters to me now.
I love you so much. Thank you for being my rock through all this insanity. I couldn't do it without you.
You'll never have to. I'll always stand by your side and protect you, even if it means protecting you from my own family. You're my family now.
And you're mine. I'm just sorry it's come to this. I hate that she's hurting you too. Cutting off a parent can't be easy, even when it's necessary.
No, it's not easy, but it's clear that it's necessary for the health of our marriage, and that will always come first for me. Always!
We'll get through this together, right? You and me against the craziness?
Damn straight, baby. You and me, always. Nothing and no one will ever come between us, I promise.
I'm holding you to that, Mr. Rhodes. For better or worse, right?
For better or worse, and this is definitely the worse, but we'll come out stronger on the other side, because we have each other.
Forever and always. I love you, Hayden. Thank you for being the most amazing husband a girl could ask for.
I love you more, sweetheart. Thank you for being the strongest, most incredible woman I've ever known. We got Mom, Michelle just called me. What the hell were you thinking? Breaking into our house again? Through a window this time?
Oh, Hayden, darling, you won't believe what I caught that horrid girl doing. She was trying to poison you.
Poison me? What are you talking about? Michelle would never do that. She loves me.
She made some awful cake that smelled terrible and looked even worse. I had to throw the whole thing out before you got home and ate it.
Wait, are you talking about the birthday cake I asked Michelle to make so I could decorate it myself for my own birthday?
Your birthday? Don't be silly. Your birthday is next week. I think I'd know my own son's birthday.
Mom, have you completely lost it? Yes, my birthday is today. It's been on the same day for 32 years. How do you not know this?
Today? No, that can't be right. I'm sure it's next week. I have it marked in my calendar.
Your calendar is wrong, just like your assessment of my wife. Michelle did not try to poison me. She helped me make my birthday cake.
Helped you? Don't lie to me, Hayden. No son of mine would be caught dead baking. Cooking is women's work.
Are you serious right now? Men are allowed in the kitchen, believe it or not.
In my day, a man in the kitchen meant his wife was slacking on the job. No proper wife would allow that.
I don't live in your day, Mom. I have Michelle, the best thing that ever happened to me. I wouldn't trade her for the world.
The best thing? Ha! She's ruining you! Turning you into some kind of kitchen boy instead of a real man.
A real man? What does that even mean, Mom? One who never cooks, never cleans, expects his wife to wait on him hand and foot? That's not a man, that's a child.
How dare you speak to me that way? I raised you to be a good traditional man, to respect your mother and your wife's role.
Respect? You want to talk about respect? How about the complete lack of respect you've shown my wife, the woman I love more than anything?
I'm just trying to help her be a better wife to you. Lord knows she needs guidance. That disaster of a cake is proof.
That cake was made with love by me because I wanted to do something for Michelle on my birthday.
Special? Hayden, men don't make cakes. They don't do laundry. They don't clean. They work and provide. Leave the house stuff to the women.
Enough! This is my life, my marriage! You don't get a say anymore!
Don't you take that tone with me, young man. I am still your mother, and you will respect me.
Respect is earned, Mom, and you've done nothing to earn mine for a long time. The way you treat Michelle is despicable.
I'm trying to save your marriage. That girl is all wrong for you. She's poisoning your mind with her modern nonsense.
Michelle is the only thing right in my life. She's not poisoning me. She's loving me, supporting me, respecting me. All things you know nothing about.
I have given my life to supporting and loving you. How dare you say I don't know how? I'm your mother!
A mother doesn't break into her son's home, doesn't throw out a cake he made for his own damn birthday, doesn't constantly criticize and demean his wife. Michelle is the best wife and partner I could ever ask for. The only person failing me here is you as a mother.
Me? Failing you? How can you say that after everything I've done for you?
Everything you've done to me, you mean, and to my wife, constantly disrespecting our marriage, our home, our life. I'm a grown man, Mom. I know what's best for me. And that's Michelle. She's my family now, my priority. I'm done with your toxic, abusive behavior, Mom. If you can't respect me, Michelle, and our marriage, then you can't be in our lives anymore.
Hayden, please, you can't mean that. I'm your mother. You need me.
I need a mother who supports me, not one who undermines my every decision. I need a mother who loves my wife, not one who's hell-bent on destroying my marriage.
I do love you. Everything I do is out of love for you. Please don't push me away.
If you really love me, you'll respect my wishes. You'll apologize to Michelle, and you'll get some serious help, Mom. Your behavior is not normal or healthy.
Help! I don't need help. I need my son to listen to his mother. Please, Hayden, don't do this.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I have to do what's right for me and my family. And right now, that's keeping you away until you get your issues sorted out. I won't let you keep hurting Michelle or our marriage.
Hayden, no! Please! I'll do better. I'll be better. Just give me another chance.
You've had countless chances, Mom, and you've blown every one. I'm done giving you chances. Get help, or get used to life without me in it. The choice is yours.
You can't do this to me. I'm your mother!
That doesn't give you the right to disrespect and abuse my wife. I'm done arguing about this. Until you're ready to make real changes, we're done. Do not contact me or Michelle again. Goodbye, Mom.
Your house, Agatha! It's like a tornado hit it! Garbage everywhere, dishes piled to the ceiling. And is that takeout containers covering every surface? What? No, that's not. I mean, I've been busy. Busy? Doing what? Certainly not housework. And yet you've been harassing me about my cleaning for months. You don't understand. You see, when my husband Richard is traveling, I don't bother with the big cleaning. He's been gone for months. Oh, I see. So you're a traditional housewife, only when your husband is watching? Very interesting. That's different. I've had a lot on my plate. Oh, spare me the excuses, Agatha. You're a big fat hypocrite, plain and simple. You've been lecturing me about being a proper housewife while living in a pigsty yourself. No, it's not always like this. I just haven't had time. Oh, wow. I can't stop laughing at this. You know what? I don't even care. This just proves what I've known all along. You're a judgmental, hypocritical bully who gets off on putting others down to feel better about yourself. That's not true. I'm just trying to help. Help? By breaking into our home, constantly belittling me, and throwing away your son's birthday cake? That's not help, Agatha. That's abuse. You don't understand. I never had to keep house when I was young. My mother did everything. Then I married Richard and he hired help when he was successful. So you never actually learned basic housekeeping, and you've been criticizing me? Richard's company downsized and we had to let the housekeeper go. When he's traveling, things get overwhelming. Why didn't you just ask for help instead of attacking me? I would have helped you learn. Michelle, please. I never meant to hurt anyone. I just want what's best for Hayden. What's best for Hayden is to remove toxic, abusive people from his life, starting with you. I'm done here, Agatha. Clean your life up before you ever criticize my home again. Michelle, I'm begging you. Don't take my son away from me. I didn't take him away, Agatha. You pushed him away with your cruelty. You have no one to blame but yourself. Leave our house now, or I'll call the police myself. You need serious help, Agatha. I sincerely hope you get it. We later learned that Agatha had always been terrible at housework. When her husband and son Hayden weren't around, she relied heavily on takeout. After her husband switched from business travel to working from home, we heard he's been giving her daily housework lessons. Thanks to this, we no longer have to deal with her visits, and we're very happy. Next year, there might be a transfer opportunity to the West Coast that we discussed before. So if that happens, we'll take her father-in-law up on his offer to help with moving expenses.
Congratulations on your wedding! I can't believe you got married before me. What is this world coming to? What are you talking about? You'll get married soon too, right, Rachel? You said you caught yourself a stockbroker boyfriend. That guy was nothing but lies. He wasn't a stockbroker at all. Really? So I just dumped him. My marriage and future life are on the line. I can't deal with a liar. True. Lying is betrayal. You can't just marry someone like that without hesitation. I'm sorry that happened to you, Rachel. You deserve so much better than that. Thanks, Mika. You always know what to say. Anyway, Mika, you had a normal wedding with a normal office worker. Maybe not aiming too high, and going for normal is the way to go. Oh, but your husband was handsome, though. I guess he is tall, but handsome? I never really thought about it that way. Are you kidding me? The jawline alone. My handsome radar was going crazy. If you weren't there, I would have taken him myself. Honestly, I could have fallen for him at first sight. He was totally my type. Those shoulders, that smile. You really lucked out. Cut it out. That's not funny. I don't want to fight with my friend right after my wedding ceremony. I've given up on him. He's your husband after all. I'm not stupid enough to go after a man right after his wedding. It's the most exciting time, being newlyweds, during a time when he only has eyes for his new wife and no one else has a chance. No idiot would try then. Only has eyes for me. No one else has a chance. I really hope that's true. What? Are you having cold feet now? Come on, you just got married. This should be the happiest time. No, it's nothing. Never mind. Rachel, thanks for coming to the wedding today. It meant so much to have you there. You better come to mine when I have my wedding. Of course. You're going to be busy after the wedding, right? Honeymoon planning, setting up your new place together. Contact me when things settle down. I want to visit your new place, too. I am dying to see how you decorated it. Thanks. I'll contact you when things settle down. Well, then, enjoy your happiness.
Mika, I inherited an estate! You're not gonna believe this!
David, what's going on? What inheritance?
You know my parents are divorced, right? I went with my mom, and I hadn't been in contact with my dad's side at all. But apparently my paternal grandfather was some kind of wealthy guy, and his inheritance came around to me! Can you believe it? Me inheriting from some rich grandfather I never even met!
Inheritance? Wait, let me hear more details. This sounds too good to be true. Inheritances can be complicated, right?
Complicated or not, $3 million is falling into my lap! $3 million, Mika! We're gonna be rich!
$3 million? That's an incredible amount. Are you absolutely sure about this number?
I was shocked too! Plus there's a huge mansion! We're talking about a real estate empire here!
A mansion? Where's it located?
I heard it's on some island. Apparently he owned the whole island or something. Pretty rich old man, right? We could have our own private paradise. Imagine waking up to ocean views every single day.
Are you inheriting everything? Aren't there other relatives or people with inheritance rights? This seems suspicious that it's all coming to you. What about your father's other family members?
Apparently everyone else didn't want some random island and thought the inheritance procedures were too much trouble, so they all waived their rights!
An inheritance that others waived? What about your father? Why would they all give up so easily?
My dad apparently died 5 years ago. I just found out my dad existed too, so I was surprised. But lucky me, right? Thanks to that, I get to score $3 million! It's like winning the lottery without buying a ticket!
I understand there's an inheritance, but you should investigate everything and make decisions more carefully. We need to verify all the documents, get independent appraisals of the property.
Carefully? If I'm being careful while other relatives get wind of this and inherit it first, that would be a problem, right?
I don't think inheritance works on a first-come, first-served basis. That's not how legal inheritance works, David. Please, let's just slow down and think this through.
Anyway, with $3 million, I can handle anything. My decision is definitely right. You said you wanted a house, too. We don't have to buy one. We're getting a mansion. No more cramped apartment living. No more worrying about rent or mortgage payments.
A mansion built on an island. We both have jobs, right? I don't know where that island is, but either way, it'll interfere with our commute. How are we supposed to get to work every day?
With $3 million, we don't need to work, right? I already told my boss I'm quitting next month.
What? You quit your job without consulting me at all? How could you make such a huge decision without talking to me first?
Consultation or not, I'm inheriting $3 million, so there's no problem.
We don't know the details of the inheritance, and there's not enough information about the island or the mansion. Making such an important decision is way too premature. What if the inheritance comes with certain conditions?
There you go again, saying complicated things to confuse me. Why can't you just be happy for us? This is our chance to live the dream.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying I want to confirm everything properly. I care about our future together. I don't want us to make a mistake we'll regret.
You're too cautious. It was the same with the wedding. Sometimes being bold is better. Sometimes you need to just go for it, you know? Life is about taking risks.
Let's go home and talk about this. This is too important to discuss over text. We need to sit down and go through everything together.
Oh, is it okay if I'm late?
Late?
I'm doing inheritance procedures with the lawyer right now. This paperwork is more complex than I thought.
Inheritance procedures? Wait, before you officially inherit, David, please stop what you're doing right now. Don't sign anything until I can be there.
It's fine, just standard paperwork.
Listen to my opinion first. I'm your partner. My opinion should matter.
It's my inheritance, though. My grandfather, my inheritance, my decision. You're acting like you don't trust me.
Consult with me since we're living together. This affects both our lives.
It's fine. Trust me, it'll work out. So I'll be home after finishing the inheritance procedures. It might take a while.
You've got to be kidding. I can't believe you're doing this.
Actually, if you have so many complaints, should we just break up? Maybe you don't want this life with me.
Huh? Break up?
I'm fine with it. There's no reason it has to be you. I have a $3 million inheritance. Rich guys have options, you know.
What are you saying? It doesn't have to be me?
So if you just do what I say, $3 million will fall into your lap while you sleep. So just wait quietly. Well then, I'm off to do the procedures.
Wait, David, you should be more careful. David? Mika, long time no see. I heard from David. He inherited $3 million, right? David was the grandson of a wealthy man. How amazing! I always knew there was something special about him. Rachel, did you have David's contact info? I thought you two barely knew each other. Actually, after the wedding, we ran into each other at work. We were both account managers for the same deal. What a crazy coincidence, right? Oh, small world. I see. But David, if he's inheriting $3 million, he doesn't need to work anymore, right? He has a place to live, too, the mansion on the island. I've always dreamed of waking up every morning and looking out at the ocean. It sounds like paradise. Oh, you're so lucky, Mika. I don't know the details. David went ahead and inherited it on his own. He wouldn't listen to any of my concerns. I'm worried he's making a huge mistake. That's fine. Take what you can get. Just let him have his moment. It's not that simple. This affects both of our lives. What if something goes wrong? I don't understand what you're unhappy about. If I were you, I'd happily support David's inheritance. Actually, I already did support it, though. I told him he should go for it when he asked my opinion. He's quitting his job, too. So, finally moving to the island. If that's decided, I need to write my resignation letter, too. I can't wait to start this new chapter. Huh? Why are you quitting your job, too, Rachel? Because I'll be living in that mansion. But why would you... I'm so confused right now. A wife who understands and supports David is better than you who doesn't understand him, right? He needs someone who believes in his dreams. What are you talking about? Wife? What do you mean by that? I don't need to hide it anymore, and to move things along quickly, I'll just reveal it. David and I are dating. Surprise! Dating? How is that possible? After we reconnected through work and exchanged contacts, he asked me out to dinner. He said he needed someone to talk to about work stress. One thing led to another. Remember at the wedding, I said he was handsome and my type? So I thought there might be a chance to get you two divorced and have him remarry me. So we went to dinner, went on several dates, and officially started dating. You were dating? Since when? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Our dating anniversary is on my birthday, so it's been exactly 10 months. 10 months? You not noticing is so like you. Always so trusting and naive. I guess that's why this was so easy. I never would have thought my own friend and boyfriend were cheating. How could you do this to me? I trusted both of you. Anyway, that's how it is, so will you break up with him? I'm the only one who can truly understand him. I can't believe this. If you can't believe it, I have tons of evidence of the affair. Photos, screenshots of our text conversations. If that convinces you, you'll break up with him, right? Rachel, at the wedding you said you wouldn't go after a newlywed man. You promised me you'd given up on him. How could you lie to my face like that? But David is the one who asked me out to dinner first. David did. I was going to just enjoy dating normally with him for a while. But if he's inheriting $3 million, that changes everything. I'd be crazy to let this opportunity slip away. I'll do whatever it takes to marry him and get that $3 million and the mansion. This is my chance to have the life I've always dreamed of. Rich husband, beautiful home, no financial worries ever again. Now I understand why David so easily suggested breaking up over text. He already had you waiting in the wings. This was all planned out. Because you made a sour face about the inheritance. You should have been more supportive. A good girlfriend would have celebrated with him. He thought it was fine to break up with me because he had you. So, divorce, please. Make this easy for everyone. Fine. I'll move out this week, so do whatever you want after that. Surprisingly easy, but thanks. I need to start preparing to move into his new place. So much planning to do for our new life. Our friendship is over, too. I never want to see you again. I'd appreciate that. I'd be troubled if you kept hanging around for the inheritance. Don't get involved with us anymore. We need a clean break for our fresh start. Got it. Goodbye. Mika, I just submitted the marriage certificate with him. I got your husband. But I'm still single, though. Oh, that surprised me. Of course you're single. I was still thinking of you and David as married. No, I mean we were never married. Yeah, you got divorced for my happiness. Thanks for being so understanding about everything. It really made this transition smoother. We never got married once, and David and I never registered our marriage, so we never got divorced either. No legal paperwork was ever filed. Huh? What do you mean? We were planning to register our marriage after the wedding ceremony, but we kept postponing that registration, so we never submitted the marriage certificate. Legally, David and I were never husband and wife. You postponed the registration? What's wrong with you? Well, but looking at it differently, that means he doesn't have any divorce history, so his record is clean for our marriage. True, no divorce history. I'm glad I don't have any either. I want to praise my past self for making the decision to delay the registration. Turns out, my caution saved me from a lot of legal trouble. I don't know what happened, but you delayed the registration? It's because I knew he was cheating. Huh? Cheating? Wait a minute, David and I started dating 2 months after the wedding. No, it was with a different woman, not you. A different woman? How many women has he been with? David has a cheating habit. Even though we were engaged, he was cheating with multiple women. One of them was even invited to the wedding. No way! I found out about the cheating right before the ceremony. I was torn about whether to cancel, but I accepted his tearful apology and went through with the ceremony. He said he'd only look at me from now on, but he ended up cheating with you two. I should have trusted my instincts and called off the wedding entirely. So that's why you didn't register the marriage? I decided to wait and see. I'm apparently overly cautious. Then I kept missing the timing to register, and we never submitted the marriage certificate. So congratulations, you're David's first wife. Legally speaking, anyway. You got what you wanted. A man with a cheating habit? He apologized tearfully but cheated again? There's no guarantee he won't cheat in the future. Once a cheater, always a cheater. No, it's fine. He only cheated because you were his partner. Since I'm here, he doesn't need to cheat anymore, and surely he won't. Besides, if we move to the island mansion, there won't be any women around, just me. No temptation, no problem. About that mansion, it's getting demolished next year. Is that okay? I hope you weren't too attached to the idea of island living. Huh? Demolished? Why? Wait, didn't you hear the inheritance details? 3 million in cash, an island, and a mansion, right? The paternal grandfather was wealthy and left it to David, right? That's what David told me. Why would anyone demolish a perfectly good mansion? The grandfather wasn't wealthy at all. David got his facts very, very wrong. Or maybe he just heard what he wanted to hear. Huh? What do you mean? His grandfather was someone who hit it big with the lottery. One lucky ticket, one-time winner. Lottery? But lottery winners are rich too, right? 3 million is 3 million. He used that momentum to build his dream mansion on an island. There's no 3 million in cash. No cash? Grandfather was apparently vain and a liar. So his will mentioned 3 million in inheritance, but actually, with mansion maintenance costs and property taxes eating up hundreds of thousands every year, only 30,000 is left. That's 2 zeros less. What happened to the 3 million? Where did it all go? This can't be right. The 3 million was originally the lottery winnings. After building the mansion and paying annual maintenance and property taxes, only 30,000 was actually left. But his grandfather couldn't forget his glory days of having 3 million, so he wrote 3 million in his will. Does David know about this? Of course, he found out when he inherited it. They would have explained it. But he was too dazzled by the mansion and inherited it anyway. He probably thought 30,000 was better than nothing. Without 3 million, we can't live for life. We both quit our jobs. 30,000 won't last more than a few years. What are we supposed to do? Other relatives didn't take grandfather's will seriously about the 3 million, and they didn't want the troublesome mansion, so they quickly waived their inheritance rights. They knew it was too good to be true. They saw the red flags that David ignored. The mansion! Right! What do you mean it's getting demolished next year? Please tell me that part is secure. His grandfather didn't own the island, another thing David failed to investigate properly. Huh? What? I don't understand. What do you mean? How can you build a mansion on an island you don't own? That makes no sense. The island is owned by someone else, and his grandfather borrowed the land to build the mansion. It's a land lease. Like renting, but for decades instead of months. That lease expires next year, so before it expires, David, who inherited it, has to demolish the mansion and return the land to the island owner. If we demolish it, where are we supposed to live? And David has to demolish it? It's a huge mansion. The 30,000 will disappear in no time just for demolition. Right. Since it's on an island, transporting the demolition equipment will cost extra, and it'll probably cost more than double in normal demolition. Everything has to be brought in by boat or helicopter. The disposal of materials will be equally expensive. Wait, inheriting this is actually a bad thing. This is a nightmare, not a dream. Why would anyone accept this inheritance? That's why I said we should probably confirm the inheritance details, but David went ahead and inherited it anyway. He forced through the procedures. I tried to warn him, but he wouldn't listen. He was so convinced he knew better. With the cheating before the wedding and the affair with you after the wedding and him selfishly making important decisions, I had nothing but distrust for David, so I broke up and moved out. He showed me his true character over and over again. I couldn't trust him with our future anymore. Every red flag was there. I just finally decided to pay attention to them. Why didn't David tell me anything for a whole week? I didn't hear anything about the inheritance details. David knows the truth about the inheritance, right? He probably thought you'd run away if he told you. Well, of course I'd run away. That's natural. Right, of course. You wouldn't want a life in debt. Debt? What debt? What are you talking about now? Please tell me there isn't more bad news. David married you to secure someone to help pay off his debts, didn't he? 2 incomes are better than 1 when you're in financial trouble. See, he never submitted a marriage certificate with me, so there was nothing legally binding, and it ended when I just moved out. Clean break, no legal complications. But you actually married him. Wait, what debt? I never heard about any debt. There's no debt, right? The 30,000 can cover the demolition costs? Please tell me that's the end of the bad news. How much worse can this get? Remember I told you about the cheating before the wedding and his tearful apology? At that time, he wrote a pledge. If he cheated again, he'd pay $1 million in damages. $1 million? Please tell me you're joking. So that pledge itself was in the format that could be invalidated later, so I had a lawyer friend witness it and had him sign a proper legal pledge. He thought signing it would calm me down and didn't think deeply about it, but when I mentioned the pledge, he looked like he'd forgotten about it. So we're starting with $1 million in debt on top of the demolition costs? This keeps getting worse and worse. Right, he has no savings, so he'll probably have to borrow money. Banks don't usually give unsecured loans for that amount. Oh, and when I consulted with that lawyer, even though we didn't submit a marriage certificate, we were in a common law marriage, so I can demand damages from you too. For your part in breaking up our relationship. Damages? So you'll both be getting contacted about damage claims. Please handle it appropriately. My lawyer is already preparing the paperwork. Should be served within the next few days. Though you'll probably be busy with the mansion disposal. Hope you can juggle everything. Wait, Mika, I'll give David back. Take him, please. I don't want him anymore. I don't want someone back who already submitted a marriage certificate. I'll get divorced. Right away. Today, if possible. We can pretend this whole marriage thing never happened. It's fine. I'm going on a new path, so don't worry about me. This whole experience taught me what I really want in life, and it's definitely not David. No, you need to worry about me. I'm the one in trouble here. I don't want that man. I said I hate liars. But you chose that man. You actively pursued him while he was with me. You made your bed. Now lie in it. Please think of it as helping me. Take him back for the sake of our old friendship. I decline. Our friendship ended when you decided to steal my boyfriend. Some things can't be undone. No cash inheritance. The mansion has to be demolished by next year. He doesn't even own the island. He's a cheater who casually signed a $1 million pledge to you. I don't want this stupid man. You should tell him to stop casually signing everything. Though I doubt he'll listen to advice now. He never listened before. Please, Mika, help me. I am begging you. I'll do anything you want. I'll pay you back somehow. Mika, please don't ignore me. I know I messed up. I was supposed to become a wealthy wife by now. David, who realized that the inheritance he thoughtlessly accepted was actually troublesome, ended up dumping everything on Rachel. However, David had already spent the $30,000, and Rachel, furious about everything, forced David to work. I heard through the grapevine that they're currently living in extreme poverty with debt, working to pay me damages and cover the mansion demolition costs.
Ken, are you still at the office?
Yeah, just finishing up the quarterly reports. Why? Everything okay?
I just got a call from the hospital. They said Dad's in critical condition.
Your father? What happened?
The doctors are giving me many details over the phone. They just said I need to come immediately, so I'm heading to the hospital right now. Can you handle the rest of the work stuff?
Of course. Don't even think about work right now. I'm pretty much done with today's work anyway, so go to the hospital quickly. I'll handle closing up the office and everything.
Thanks, Ken. I don't know what I'd do without you.
That's what husbands are for. Oh, but could you leave the company card? I think you mentioned buying some office supplies later. I'll take care of it for you.
Right, the supplies for the new hires. It's in my desk drawer, second from the top.
Got it. And Lisa, drive carefully, okay? Text me when you get there.
I will. Sorry for all the trouble, but thanks. I'm heading to the hospital now. I might end up staying overnight, so please take care of things at home, too.
Don't apologize. This is what we do for family. Got it. Just go to the hospital quickly. Leave everything else to me.
I love you, Ken. Thank you for being so understanding.
I love you too. Now go. Your dad needs...
Are you right now? Come to the hospital quickly. I'm in a taxi rushing over. I think I'll be there soon. How is he, Mom? The doctors are with him now. Just please hurry. Is he conscious? Can he speak? Sometimes. He's been asking for you. Oh God, Mom. I should have been there. I was at work when this happened. Don't blame yourself, sweetheart. You couldn't have known. By the way, is Ken coming with you too? I asked Ken to stay at the office. I asked him to handle the cleanup and other stuff. Should I have brought him along? No, you were right not to bring him. Actually, absolutely don't call him here. Huh? You don't want him there? What's going on? Sorry, I understand that it's a shock to hear something like that. You might have things to say, but let's talk about that later. Right now, I just want family to quietly see Dad off. Okay, I understand. I can see the hospital now. I'll be there soon. Tell me about it later. Yes, hurry and come to Dad's side. The doctor said recovery is unlikely, so let's stay by his side. I don't want to regret not being there for him. I'm coming, Mom. I'm almost there. Ken, Dad's funeral is in 30 minutes. Where the hell are you?
Sorry, Lisa. Actually, I'm still at home. Could you let me skip today's funeral?
What? Ken, this is my father's funeral. You can't just skip it.
I know. I feel terrible about this.
Then get dressed and get over here right now.
Lisa, please, listen to me. I know that as both a son-in-law and an employee, your father took really good care of me, and I should be there for the final goodbye. But I still can't accept that he's gone. I can't even get out of bed right now.
I see. You've been supporting me this whole time, but I should have realized that this was hurting you too.
I tried to be strong for you, Lisa. I really did. You're his real daughter, so the shock must be way bigger for you, Lisa. That's why I thought at least I should stay strong, but it hit me harder than I expected. I never thought I'd be this depressed.
Ken, honey, I had no idea you were struggling this much.
I didn't want to burden you when you were already dealing with so much.
We should have talked about this. We should have grieved together.
I thought I could handle it. Your dad was like a father to me too, you know.
I understand, Ken. Just rest at home today. You've been smoothing things out at the company for me and Dad too, so I'm sure all that exhaustion has built up.
Is that okay? Will your mom be upset with me?
She'll understand. Mom is handling Dad's funeral, so it'll be fine. Ken, you should just rest at home.
Thanks, Lisa. Say goodbye to your dad for me.
Just take care of yourself today, okay? We'll get through.
Hell yeah! Now I got the whole day completely free. Come over to the house right now. The wife's at her dad's funeral and won't be back for hours. So let's spend some quality time together for the first time in a while.
Huh?
You said you had the day off, right? Lisa will probably stay at her parents' house tonight anyway, so let's take our time until morning.
Ken, what are you talking about? Today is Dad's funeral.
Obviously, I'm skipping that. A father-in-law is just some stranger to me anyway, and I'm not wasting my precious day off for some old geezer I have no attachment to.
What?
Instead, let's use this time to think about our future together. From what I heard from my mother-in-law, the old man had some decent life insurance. The company will obviously go to me as the son-in-law, so once I get the money and the company, I'll just kick out my annoying wife and mother-in-law. Then you and I can run the company together, Mia.
Mia?
Maybe I should call you Mrs. Davies instead. Once I become company president, you'll be the president's wife. I'll marry you as soon as I divorce my current wife, and you won't have to worry about money. I'll buy you designer bags every month.
Wait, what the hell is this? What the hell are you talking about, Ken?
What's wrong, Mia? Did something happen? If you can't come to the house, I'll head over to your place.
You bastard! Dad's funeral is about to start, and you're casually texting your side chick? Skipping the funeral to go see your affair partner. How can you do something so awful? I'm Lisa, you dumbass!
Huh? Lisa? Why are you on Mia's chat?
You're messaging me! You just sent it to the wrong person, idiot! Check who you're texting before you send!
No way! What a stupid mistake!
A mistake? That's what you're worried about?
Lisa, wait, I can explain!
My dad is just some stranger? The funeral doesn't matter? How could you say such things? You were treated so well as both an employee and son-in-law. Who do you think helped you when you were laid off? And you have the nerve to say such ungrateful things.
That was a long time ago!
A long time ago? It was just 10 years ago. Dad gave you a job when no one else would.
That was,
And he promoted you, gave you raises, treated you like family.
Look, I'm grateful, but...
And you weren't just betraying Dad, but me too. When did this affair even start? I lost 20 pounds from stress when Dad collapsed. I was suffering right next to you. How could you even think about playing around with another woman?
Lisa, you've been so focused on your father lately.
My father was dying. Of course I was focused on him.
We barely talked, barely spent time together.
So you decided to find someone else instead of supporting your grieving wife?
Just shut up! Fine, I got caught. That's just how it is. I'm not making excuses. I'm not going to the funeral, and I'm divorcing you to marry her.
You're seriously going to act defiant in this situation.
You're gonna blow up at me anyway, so might as well be upfront about it.
You piece of crap! Fine, we can get divorced. I'm not spending another day as your wife, but you're coming to Dad's funeral.
Huh?
You did owe him, that's a fact. So come and say your final goodbye properly. And report our divorce to everyone here. I want to discuss the divorce right after the funeral, so bring your affair partner to the funeral while you're at it.
Shut up! I'm not taking orders from a woman I'm dumping! Why the hell should I go to your dad's funeral? Flowers are a waste of money, so I'm skipping! I'm not going to some old guy's funeral when I never owed him anything!
Never owed him anything. He saved your career.
I would have found another job eventually.
You'll regret this.
No, I won't. And whether I go to the funeral or not, that company is mine now. For the divorce, I'll just pay you alimony. I'll pay whatever amount you want as the next company president.
Acting like you already inherited the company. You think you can just take over my father's company?
Of course I'm going to inherit it. I've been working there for over 10 years since your dad hired me after my layoff. Everyone inside and outside the company says the successor will obviously be me, the son-in-law, and your father never once denied it. It's only natural that I get your father's company.
Everyone thinks that, do they?
Ask anyone. They all know I'm next in line.
Did Dad ever actually say you'd inherit the company?
He didn't need to say it. It was understood.
Understood by who? You?
By everyone! I've been running things while he was sick!
Sorry, but the company's going under. The bankruptcy preparations are already finished.
What? Bankruptcy?
And you think you're getting that company? What a ridiculous fantasy. Keep your daydreaming for when you're actually asleep.
What? What do you mean bankruptcy preparations are finished? Shutting down the company? I never heard anything about that. The company's sales aren't bad. They're actually going up steadily. There's no way you'd close it down in that situation.
Sales going up? Ken, you only see part of the picture. We're closing it down. I've already told all the employees except you, and they all understand. We've arranged new jobs for everyone, and now we just need to we're going to let someone like you take over my dad's company. You don't deserve it. Just because you married me doesn't mean you're entitled to everything.
This is bullshit. You said you already told the other employees. When did you start preparing for bankruptcy? You just found out about my affair. So when did you start preparing this harassment-level bankruptcy behind my back?
About half a year ago, after Dad collapsed and was hospitalized, Mom and I discussed the future together and decided to close the company.
What? How could you make such an important decision without me, the son-in-law? That's crazy!
My mom asked that I keep it between the both of us. She only told me the reason why after Dad passed, but she was absolutely right. There's no way we could make such important decisions with someone who talks about insurance money right after Dad collapsed. Mom told me everything. Right after Dad was hospitalized, and when Mom was exhausted with all the hospital documentation, you asked her to let you confirm all the assets Dad had, right? No words of concern or care, just money talk first. Mom said that immediately made her suspicious.
That's not what happened. I was just thinking ahead as the son-in-law.
For thinking ahead, you sure were persistent about it, asking if there were savings, real estate, how much insurance he had. You even said it would be better to put everything in your name right away.
That was also thinking ahead. Your mother isn't young anymore, so I thought it would be convenient to put everything in my name at once.
My dad was still fighting for his life, and we were all supporting him. How could you say such things to my mom? It's no wonder Mom became suspicious and decided to close the company. There's no way we could entrust our precious company to someone like you.
Shut up. Anyway, this bankruptcy is invalid, and I'm definitely getting that company.
You're just the son-in-law, and company-wise, just an employee. You have no right to interfere with anything.
Then I just need to have that right. Sorry, but I have your father's will right here. This will turn everything around.
Dad's will?
Yeah, I didn't say anything to you and your mom, but I have your father's handwritten will. He suddenly called me to the hospital one day and gave me this will, and it clearly states, leave the entire company to Ken, make him the president.
There's no way such a will exists. You obviously forged it.
Sorry, but it's a real will. It even has your father's signature on it. I know you don't want to believe it, but we can't ignore your late father's wishes.
Then let's get it analyzed for handwriting first. If the results confirm it's Dad's handwriting, I'll believe it.
Huh? Handwriting analysis?
Preparing something like that behind our backs just doesn't seem like Dad at all. Handwriting analysis first. We'll talk about everything after that.
That's not necessary. He said to make me president, that I'm the only one who can handle his company.
His company? Just to confirm, did Dad definitely say that?
Yeah, that's right. He said it many times that he wants to leave his company to me and to take care of his daughter and wife.
If you say that he said it's his company, then all the more reason to doubt you. Because the company is Mom's company. Dad never once said my company about our company.
What? Your mother's company?
You don't know because Mom never comes to the workplace, but our company originally belonged to Mom's family. Dad inherited it, but most of the ownership is still in Mom's name. He inherited it for Mom's sake and was fine being just a hired president.
No way!
It's true, so Dad has no authority to decide the next president. But you're saying Dad left the company to you in a will. This is absolutely impossible. If you still claim Dad really wrote it, show me. If you're not lying, there should be no problem with putting it through a handwriting analysis.
Well...
By the way, if the will is fake, that's a crime. I think it's called document forgery. It's a real crime with real punishment.
Really?
I'm telling you the legal facts. If you really won't come to the funeral, fine. I'll come home with a lawyer after the funeral.
What?
Why don't you call your affair partner and wait together? I'll sign the divorce papers right there and settle everything at once. Lisa, you were so strong today. Are you heading home with the lawyer now? Yeah, I'm meeting with the lawyer and heading over. I'm at the store around the corner getting something to eat. Good, you haven't left yet. Sorry, honey, but could you come back to the house? Huh? Did something happen? No, I just want Ken to check something during your discussion. I was just cleaning Dad's room and found some loan contracts. Loan contracts? Dad apparently lent Ken several $100,000. I never heard anything about it, so I was shocked. I'm really shocked too right now. Could you ask him about this? Since the lawyer is there too, maybe you could get it back while you're at it? Got it. I'll explain the situation to the lawyer and come back. Sorry about this. I'll organize the documents.
Sorry, Lisa. The affair and the company takeover plan were all my fault. I apologize. So please reconsider the divorce.
Huh?
I know I messed up badly, but everyone makes mistakes, right? That affair was different. A younger woman came on to me and I just lost my mind for a moment. You're the only one I love. I swear I'll never cheat again, so please don't divorce me.
Sorry, but I don't love you anymore. Pay the property division alimony and pay back the loan, then get lost. Don't ever show your face to me again.
Don't be so cold! If I pay all that, I'll lose not just my savings, but my car and all my assets!
I don't give a damn. I'm not doing this to harass you. I'm just claiming my legitimate rights. It's natural to pay for the damage you caused and the money you borrowed.
But think about it calmly. This won't make anyone happy if we get divorced. I'll lose everything. You'll be alone. And most of all, your father will be so sad. I don't think he wants us to divorce, especially not right after his funeral.
What?
Your father probably wants us to be happy. Is it really okay to split up over just one affair? You said you regretted not giving him a chance to see a grandchild. Let's forgive the affair, rebuild our marriage, and give him the grandchildren he wanted.
Don't you dare talk about my father and what he wanted. You didn't even come to pay respects. You called flowers a waste of money.
Well, that was...
Just so you know, people from all over the community came to the funeral, young and old. So many people who were helped by Dad came. You betrayed him, so you have no place in this town.
Seriously? I didn't know!
Don't you ever come back to this town ever again. You being here will just spoil the memories I have of Dad here. Pay what you owe, and get out! Shortly after, when we contacted Ken again through the lawyer, he seemed to give up and sold all his savings and assets to pay the full amount we requested. He tried to negotiate, claiming he couldn't afford it all, but when we showed him the loan documents and threatened to press criminal charges for the forged will, he found the money quickly enough. As for what happened to Ken after that, this town is full of people who were helped by Dad, so wherever he went, he was treated like a pariah. His new workplace also had many people who had connections with Dad, and they treated him badly, saying they couldn't work with someone who wouldn't even attend his benefactor's funeral. The word spread quickly. Apparently, someone from the funeral recognized him at his new job and told everyone what he'd done. Finally, unable to bear such treatment, he fled from town. According to rumors, he tried to contact his affair partner again, but she had completely cut contact when she realized he'd lost everything and had no prospects. Now he's living quietly alone in an unfamiliar place, working at a job that pays a fraction of what he used to make. Mom says karma has a way of evening things out, and I'm starting to believe her.